What's up, guys? It's your man Donovan Sharpe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to air the replay of the video that Joy Isabel did in response. I'm going to show the video of my response to her response, but I want to make it clear here before I get started. I have no problem with Joy. She actually called in. And, more or less apologize. She bent the knee, I suppose. I also said that I thought she weighed 140 something pounds. I think a couple of days after this video aired, she stepped on the scale, saw that she weighed 127. So I will certainly give her credit for that. I don't think Joy had malicious intent when she made a response to my video, as you will see. I think that, listen, she's a young, pretty girl. She, doesn't really know about the world. She kind of ran up on the wrong dude. And, she kind of figured some things out. But, in the end, I had a little bit more respect for Joy for having, dude, she had the balls to call in and say, hey, listen, man, I may have mischaracterized some things. And she said she was sorry. I did not see that as a sign of weakness. She actually gained my respect from that. So, that being said, that doesn't mean that I didn't have disagreements with her or that she didn't have disagreements with me. But in the end, I suppose we agreed to disagree, even though I was right. So without further ado, here's the response to the Joy Isabel response. And just understand that I haven't spoken to her since, but I have absolutely no problem with her whatsoever. I think that she was just a young girl who... She messed with somebody. She didn't really know who or what I was, but it is what it is. People sort of bark up the wrong tree all the time, and they find out very quickly who and what's really up. So I'll be down in the corner, in and out, and I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit. Now, interestingly enough, it's really funny. I do a lot of these. Breakdown videos, and a lot of times what I will do is I'll take a video off of YouTube, I'll break it down, and then that is it. Well, today happens to be a very rare occasion because the object of my breakdown is joining us here in the chat, woman who goes by the name of Joy Isabel. Now, at this point, my guess is that Joy is probably thinking to herself, you know what? I think I bit off a little bit more than I could chew. I know she's thinking this. Dude, she sees the moving camera. She sees the production. I don't think Joy, sweetie, I'm talking to you here. I don't think you understand who you're fucking with here, right? I got nothing against you. But anytime somebody breaks down a video that I do based on my principles, I can't just let that go, can I? Can't just let it go, right, guys? So, what I'm about to do is I'm about to break down Ms. Isabel's breakdown of my video. Now, to catch everybody up who might be a little bit behind in terms of what's actually going on here. Well, a few days ago, I released a video telling everyone that I was putting Devin on dick detention. I noticed that Devin looked like she was putting on a few pounds. I told her to get on the scale. The scale read 133 pounds. At that point, I told her, I am not having sex with you again until you lose at least 5 pounds. And if you get over 128 pounds, I'm zipping the dick up. You are not getting any dick if you are 1 ounce over 128 pounds. Now, to be quite honest with you, a response video to this, it did come a little bit later than I thought. I actually thought that someone would do a breakdown of this particular video just as soon as I released it. I was wrong, and I thought that that was the end of it until Jimmy B sent me Miss Isabel's video. So again, Joy, listen, Joy, sweetie, I don't have anything against you. I really don't. I don't really give a shit. I don't care. But what you're about to find out is that you have to be very, very careful about who you talk about and about what you talk about, right? That's not a threat. You just have to understand that if you talk about somebody on the internet, especially someone like me, and I've got a temper, man, right? If you talk about somebody on the internet, chances are they're probably going to bite back. No, I don't get into these beefs or anything like that, right? You guys remember the O'Shea Duke Jackson stuff from last summer, right? I did one video. I said, listen, I'm washing my hands of it. And oh, by the way, since I cut ties with O'Shea, my success has shot literally into the stratosphere. So that turned out to be a very good business decision on my part. And I haven't spoken to him. I haven't talked to him. I don't have anything to do with him anymore, right? But when somebody sort of challenges my beliefs, well, guess what? I have to not really defend myself, but I gotta bite back. So that leads me to today's topic. Miss Joy Isabel here on the big screen here broke down my video, and as you can see, she's got a very condescending look, and of course, we will certainly be talking about that. So, without further ado, let's get this party started.
God, I can't even believe this is on the internet.
Here we go. Already, I can't believe this is on the internet, as if to imply that it's absolutely crazy what I'm talking about. This is what people like Joy, people like you, Joy, this is your problem, right? You guys are so self-important that you can't believe this is on the internet. Why not? What, you can't believe that men actually have standards and are willing to uphold standards? And here's the thing, guys. A lot of guys talk a lot of shit. Well, if my girl gains weight, we're fucking done. Dude, she's 250 pounds. It's over with. Guys talk a good game. They always say, well, if she doesn't do this, I'm going to do that. 9 times out of 10, they don't really follow through. I follow through. And anytime a man follows through by essentially taking away a woman's trump card in the form of a JJ, you get reactions like, I can't believe this is on the internet. Believe it, sister. It's there. Looks like she's dating. So she's in college. Is this her boyfriend here? Is this her boyfriend here? It looks like you weigh more than your boyfriend, sweetie. Looks like you weigh a little bit more than he does. No shade on you. I'm just saying. Oh, it's becoming clear. Hang on, let me rewind this. It's becoming clear. Yeah, it's becoming clear why she had a problem with this. Let me look at this again here. I'm not gonna say anything mean. I'm not gonna bully. I'm just gonna let you guys make this judgment for yourself. Yeah. Listen, Joy's she's not fat, but oh, look at this. College, beauty, and lifestyle. College and lifestyle, I guess you could talk about. The other thing, not so much. Let me stop being mean. Joy's not a bad-looking girl. She's really not. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give her 5, 5.5, or whatever. If I saw the bottom half, maybe a 5. I don't know. She's not a bad-looking chick, right?
Hey, y'all. So, I am so sorry for the appearance. I'm just like...
Oh, look at this in the background. I didn't notice this. Philippians, me class, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. So already we've got the virtue signaling. We've got the Philippians 4:13. They're prominently over the right shoulder, which means that she is speaking from on moral high. Philippians 4:13, I must be in the right. Yeah, Bible thumping. Get out of here with that.
This video last minute before I go to work in like an hour. But I watched this video, and if my voice sounds a little weird, it's because I just recently woke up. So I watched this video last night.
And I'm going to get to your super chats here shortly, guys.
From Donovan Sharpe, who is a commentator from the manosphere. I can't say I can label him MGTOW because he has a girlfriend, which is like going against the definitions of MGTOW. Because
Joey, what the hell are you doing here? What are you doing? Come on. What does MGTOW have to do with anything? Jesus Christ. No, I'm not. I don't want to get into that.
Because, anyways, so I can't really say he's MGTOW. He has a girlfriend. I don't know anything about his girlfriend other than the fact that her name is Devin.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I've been watching his content. He has like roughly almost 60,000 subscribers on
Actually, by now, I think I have 60,200 subscribers. Nothing to sneeze at, but, you know, I'm proud of it.
YouTube.
We've already cracked 2,000 viewers. Get those numbers up. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. And guys, by the way, don't be mean to Joy. Don't be mean to Joy. Listen, she had the balls to come in here and watch this video. I will give her that, right? So let's try to be, I'm not saying, just try to be as respectful as you can.
And I think that he's a pretty reasonable guy. I think he has
What?
some solid points. There's here and there where I don't agree with him, just like commentator.
Here and there, I don't agree with him. Let me take a stab at this. She agrees with the things that I say until it requires holding women accountable, like with, say, weight loss. Listen, I have a lot of women that watch my show, and almost all of them say, well, listen, I agree with what he says mostly, right? And the things that women tend to agree with on my show are the times when I hold men accountable. Women are all, oh, praise Jesus. You got to do this. You got absolutely. But then when the pendulum swings back her way, now all of a sudden, now she's got a problem. Anytime a woman says, well, Donovan, I agree with what you say most of the time, what she is really saying is that I agree with the stuff that you talk about when you hold men accountable, but I don't like the stuff that you talk about when you hold women accountable.
On YouTube, but I found this video last night that has me
tripping.
I don't even know how to describe how I.
Joey, really? For serious? This is that overreaction. Like I can't even. Joy, for real? Is this what millennials are doing? Anytime they see something they don't like, anytime they get hit right in the truth, I just couldn't believe it. I'm about to go into work. I almost quit my job because big bad mean Donovan Sharpe said something I don't like. Oh, I'm just so incensed. Nobody gives a shit about how you feel, Joy. Not even your 400, I don't know, you probably doubled your subscribership. By the way, you're welcome for your subscribers. Guys, subscribe to Joy's channel, please, by all means. Decent content, good information. Subscribe. Joy Isabel on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell her Donovan sent you.
Feel about what he said.
Oh, she is Gen Z.
About his girlfriend. I just think that this video is so tasteless. It's the type of video that you shouldn't broadcast to the world. That's the type of personal
and why not? The type of what?
Information you should keep to yourself.
Yeah. See, here's the problem, right? That's the kind of personal information you should keep to yourself. We got girls all over Instagram, Facebook, YouTube showing tits, ass, this and that and the other. But the minute a man says something unflattering about a woman, that doesn't belong on the internet. Those personal things should stay in-house. Like that bullshit-ass Apple commercial. Your phone, there's more private information on your phone than in your home. These are private things. These things should only belong to you. Yeah, there's just one problem. These bitches are out here sharing everything from the inside and the outside. See, Apple wants to make us think that girls really are hyper private about the stuff that's on their phone. Yeah, in terms of cheating, yes. See, the only time a girl is worried about privacy is when she's cheating or she's making a false rape accusation. Other than that, her phone is free to the world. How do you know that, Donovan? Instagram.com, guys. Girls they'll share where they ran, what food they're eating, where they're at, the trip I took, this guy, look at my ass, my cleavage. But now that there's disparaging information about you that's about to come out, oh no, now that's private. Fuck out of here.
And I just think that this video made him look like a douchebag.
Now that I agree with. Yes, Joy. This video absolutely made me look like a douchebag. Ask me how many shits I give. Guys, if any girl calls you a douchebag, if any woman says, oh my God, I can't believe that you're such a douchebag, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Girls don't know how to act. They do not know how to act. When you treat a woman like a queen, she treats you worse. I can promise you, Joy's boyfriend, and he's probably a very nice young man, but this guy probably worships the ground that she walks on. she couldn't respect him any less. And she can say, well, I respect my boyfriend. No, you don't. Want to know why? No, you don't. Because you sat there and made a 36-minute video about me. That's why.
The absolute worst possible boyfriend out there.
Oh, I'm the worst possible boyfriend out there. You know what? She's right. I am the worst possible boyfriend out there. You want to know why I'm the worst possible boyfriend out there? Because in order to be with me, you can't just put it in cruise control. In order to be with me, you don't just get to show up with your 3 holes and a smile. No, doesn't work that way. No. See, for most people, for most men, all it really takes to earn a man's commitment, show up and be female. But then somebody like me comes along and says, oh no, sweetie, you can't weigh over a certain amount. I need my meals cooked. When we have sex, you're going to wear X, Y, and Z. Now I'm the worst boyfriend around because I have standards and I'm not afraid to enforce those standards. Gotcha.
And that his girlfriend does not need him and she should leave him.
His girlfriend does not need him and she should leave him. Oh my God. This is these bitches just talking out of the side of their neck. Oh, she doesn't need him, she should leave him. You know what? Maybe she will leave. Who knows? Maybe she will. Not because of anything you said. Listen to this is funny.
Okay, I'm not here to mess with their relationship.
Oh, honey, sweetie, you can't. See, again, there's that self-importance thing. Look, I'm not here to mess up their relationship. I know I could, but I'm not going to. Come on, man.
But judging from this video, if a man did this to me, I would not stand for it. I would have enough self-respect to say, hey, you're the problem, not me.
That's exactly right. I am the problem. You want to know why I'm the problem? Because you can't just get by just being a female. Joy. You're goddamn right I'm a problem because I'm going to put your fucking feet to the fire. And if I put you on dick detention and you leave, fine. I'll let you walk right out the fucking door and never come back.
Okay. So we're gonna react to this. I've already watched this video.
I don't know, that hair flip was a little bit, looked like an IOI, kind of. Maybe?
Almost twice. It's about 8 minutes long, and I'll put the video down here. Or I'll show you the video. And I'll stop and comment along the way. So basically the title of this video is that he's gonna
Illmatics, be nice. Be nice.
Stop having sex with his girlfriend until she loses weight.
That's right.
Something you don't hear every day.
No, it's not something you hear every day. And that's exactly the point, guys. 2,424 people watching. That is a new TSR record by a long shot. No, this is not something that people do every day. Guys, this is why you're in this community, okay? This is why we call them 5%ers. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with the term 5%ers, most men have some sort of red pill awareness, right? I would say, I don't know, 80% of men have seen something of the red pill. Okay, fine. Of that 80%, maybe 10% of men actually take the red pill. In other words, they see something with red pill truths, they agree with what it says. I believe in the red pill. 5% of those people actually live the red pill life. This is what I call 5%ers, guys. Only a 5%er would tell his woman, whoa, you look like you've gained a few pounds. You need to lose weight before I fuck you. That's a 5%er. So when Joy says, this is not something you hear every day, you're goddamn right you don't hear it every day.
I am withholding sex from my girlfriend
He's a good-looking guy.
until she loses weight. The reason for this is because this is good.
I gotta say that's probably one of the dumbest things that you could ever do, because in the long run, unless your girlfriend is really like sex starved or she's just like a sex maniac, you're honestly just punishing yourself more than you are the woman. Because a lot of women like myself, like I haven't even had sex before because I'm waiting until marriage.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. How many times, listen, how many times are we gonna say, like, that's the new thing now, right? That's the new thing, like girls proclaiming their virginity. Oh, I'm a virgin, I haven't had sex yet. I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
You know, it's something that women also desire and want, but it's not.
And how would you know if you've never had sex before?
Not like it's a daily necessity that I need. So if someone were to do this to me, I would be like, okay, you know. So it's honestly counterintuitive, where I think that this is punishing you more than it is actually your girlfriend. What's really happening here is that you're destroying your relationship and your girl's self-esteem. That's what's really happening here.
I need to get those sound effects. Destroying my relationship? Maybe. Destroying Devin's self-esteem? Yeah. Yes, guys, yes. You have to tear a woman down to build her up. There is no other way. When Devin and I first got together, I stripped her ass down to the studs. Had her in tears. You better fucking believe she didn't like that shit. Her self-esteem was below sea level. I had to make her see you are acting like a hoe. And if you want to be like me, you're going to lose these hoe tendencies. That's how that goes. But let's rewind to what she said a little bit earlier. So, by me withholding sex, I'm hurting myself more than I hurt her because I want sex. See, here's what Joy... this is what Joy and women like her underestimate about men like myself. Okay? When we put our women on dick detention, right? No, it's not easy. It's certainly hard. You get blue balls and all that other kind of stuff. But at some point, if she can't get to the weight that I need her to be at, I'm getting pussy from somewhere. And that's one of the reasons Devin is now, dude, she's what, 4 pounds down now. This is one of the reasons why. Because if I don't get sex from Devin, I'll go off and get it somewhere else. Boo, I'm not hurting anybody. The only thing I'm hurting is self-esteem. And guess what? As a man, I love sex. Absolutely. But I could certainly live without it. You see, girls like her are counting on the fact that we absolutely positively cannot live without sex. Now, to be fair, if I were 22 instead of 42, this would be much harder, if not impossible, for me to do. I mean, other than whacking off and jerking off. But women think, this is so funny about this woman. This woman has grossly underestimated, I don't want to say my lack of desire, she has grossly underestimated my resolve. There are many things that I say to, many things I do with Devin I don't like doing. I don't like disciplining her. I do not like yelling at her. I don't like stripping her down to the studs. And if I have to leave over this, I'm not gonna like doing that either. But I will if I have to. This is where most men fall short, is they never follow through. Devin abso-fucking-lutely knows I'm gonna follow through, which is why she's now 4 pounds down, and I'm 4 pounds up in the ball department. So the reason why women laugh and go, oh, ha, 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 you're not gonna put us on dick detention, you need sex. Yeah, bitch, keep telling yourself that.
It's not a motivator. And really what caused this was actually this Rona bug that's going on. Obviously, Devin works in an office like a lot of people, like most women. And so now she works from home, obviously because she can't go into the office. We've both been eating more than we should, haven't really watched our eating habits, and we're certainly both...
Okay, so if you both have been eating more and you both haven't been watching your eating habits, what are you looking like right now? How much do you weigh?
Yeah, actually, I probably weigh 238 pounds. There you go. There you go, right there. Do I look fat to you? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, and by the way, even if I were fat, let's just say, for example, I weighed 312 pounds. What the fuck does my weight have to do with this? What does my weight and how I look have to do with anything? No. This is a one-way street, boo. I put her on dick detention. Now, if Devin were to turn around and be like, oh, really? Well, I'm going to put you on pussy detention. I'd say, oh, is that right? Okay, all right, well, I guess we go our separate ways. And that's that. Devin has never, and I mean never, turned me down for sex ever. There are times when Devin and I have sex, I know she's not in the mood. She does it anyway. She's fucking ride or die. She is ride or die. She has sex with me when and how I want it. Not because she lacks self-respect, because she wants to keep me around.
Are you still in shape also? Because I wouldn't be surprised if your girlfriend did this to you. And
oh, but I would be, sweetheart. You see, you don't... And by the way, Joy, if you're still watching, take a look at your screen here. Take a look at your screen. Oh, let me just hang on a second.
I honestly wouldn't feel bad for you if she did this to you. Because what you did is a dick move.
Yes, it is a dick move, and it had to be done. Take a look at your screen, Joy. I'm going to show you a few different things here. This is this is Devin's reaction. This was the day after I laid down the dick detention edict. I got breakfast right here in the studio. And in that note, King's Hawaiian French toast, hashtag dick detention exemption. The very next day, power omelet, happy Easter, I love you. Right? Oh, and what's this? This is a meal plan for this week. Huh. Imagine that. So for any woman who wants to shame a man as well, if she does it, if you put her on dick detention, bad times are happening. Oh no. Devin's been in that gym every goddamn day. She is cooking my meals every goddamn night. You better fucking believe it. Matter of fact, I actually had a video. You know what? I had a video that I had downloaded with our text messages, and I will get that a little bit later just to let you guys know what's really up. Let's continue.
Thinking more. So this is, you know, this is a two-way street in this regard.
He says it's a two-way street, but the moment that she withholds sex from him for any reason, even if it's for his weight issue or him not looking as good as he once did, like he's treating his girlfriend now, I can bet you that he would make a video on it and dump his girlfriend.
Actually, yeah, she's right. She's 2 for 2. She is, yeah, she's 2 for 2. Yes, I would make a video about it, and I would dump the fuck out of Devin. Yes, I would do that. So she's right about that.
All of that said, we're getting ready to go to bed the other night, and my girlfriend takes off her clothes. She normally sleeps naked, and I'm looking at her body, and I'm like, something's a little bit off. Something's just a little bit off. So I told her to step on the scale, butt naked.
What the actual heck? When I heard this, my just like heart dropped for this woman, because I'm like, just imagine, you know, you are naked, you feel comfortable in front of your man who you think loves you, who you think, you know, appreciates your body, your
You see, I do love Devin, and I do appreciate her body, which is exactly why I told her fat ass to step on the scale. You see, this is why women walk all over men, guys. Because most men wouldn't dare do the shit that I did. Nope. No man would ever say, get your ass on the goddamn scale. They wouldn't do it. They absolutely, positively would never do it. So when a man actually does, oh, my heart dropped for this woman. Oh, my God. Yeah, you would think so, wouldn't you, hon?
form, and then he tells you like something looks wrong, get on the scale.
Yep, that's right.
Like don't start telling me that like that ain't gonna mess with a woman's like mental health.
Hold on.
Her self-esteem. She's gonna think.
So now that I have standards for my woman, now that I voice my opinion about my standards, now this is a mental health issue. Now I'm fucking with her mental health. Oh, bitch, please. See, again, women always like to they always like to take something like to the extreme. Now we're talking about mental health. See, now she's not really talking about the morality thing now. Right? This has gone far past what she likes and what she doesn't like. Oh no, this is mental abuse. He's abusing her. This is an abusive relationship. If by abusive relationship you mean a man who stands by his standards and doesn't budge one fucking inch because she sheds a tear, then yeah, I guess maybe it is. But that's not what it is. Do you see what's happening here, guys? Anytime a man puts his fucking foot down, oh, it's mental abuse. This is mental health. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck do you know about mental health? How old is this chick? 20, 21 years old? Bitch, you're still in diapers. Fuck out of here.
I'm getting too fat or I'm fat when she's perfectly okay.
No, when a woman is fat, she is not perfectly okay. And from the looks of things, Ms. Isabel, you are not perfectly okay either.
But just because she's not the super skinny model
Well, wait a minute. Who said she had to be super skinny model? See, this again. This is called an extreme disingenuous example. I didn't say Devin had to be a super skinny model. I said her ass had to lose 5 pounds.
Status for you, you think she's fat. When I heard that, I was appalled.
Yeah, I'm sure you were. See, she ran out of things to say. That's why she was there. Women love to say, well, just because I'm not a supermodel. No, Devin's not. Dude, Devin's not. No, I didn't say Devin has to look like a skinny model. No, Devin's ass has to lose 5 pounds. Her ass needs to get back down to 128 and below. Don't put words in my mouth, hon. That's not what I said.
And the scale read 133 pounds.
Woo!
What the actual heck? 133 pounds? We don't even know how tall this woman is.
Yeah, she's 5'6", actually. 5 feet, 6 inches tall. Joy. 5'6".
It's all about height to weight ratio.
Oh,
okay?
here we go.
So
Here we
you
go.
can be
Now, here comes the hamster. Now, here comes the hamstering and the excuses.
someone that's at 4'9", that's 133 pounds, is probably overweight.
Okay, baby, but Devin is not 4'9", sweetie. Like, that ain't the way it works. Devin's 5'6".
Because they don't.
See, again, if somebody's 4'9" and weighs 130 pounds, guess what? Her ass gets put on dick detention too. Bitch, if you're 4'9", you better not be in the triple digits. That's all I know.
Have enough height to distribute the weight, but someone who's 5'5", 5'6", 5'10", who's 133 pounds, if you're 5'10", 133 pounds, then you're probably really skinny. If you're 5'5", that's probably your normal weight. Okay?
Yep.
So as you guys know, I've been on a fitness journey. I'm 5'2".
Okay.
I literally stepped on the scale today. I was 129.
It's so funny. Women always give themselves away. This is funny as shit.
Wait. Okay? So
See, now she's trying to think of, okay, how much should I tell them I weigh? That's with that little hair and the little eyebrows. Yeah, she's getting a little uncomfortable because she knows she's about to tell a lie, but she wants to just watch.
As you guys know, I've been on a fitness.
Oh, see, you see how animated she's getting? It's funny. As she builds up to the lie, she starts to get more animated with her hands. Watch.
Journey. I'm 5'2". I literally stepped on the scale today. I was 129, 130 with pants on.
Oh, 129, 130 with, we got 3 different weights there. 129 pounds and 130 with pants on. No, sweetie. No, baby. You're not 130 pounds, baby girl. No, don't buy it.
Don't know
Yeah, I'd probably put her, I don't know, from the looks of things, she's probably at 140, 145, somewhere around there.
why, but anyways. And I looked in my mirror and I'm like, okay, I'm your short I'm like the short side of women. I'm like your average height for women. And I look in the mirror and I look skinny.
Oh, Joy. Sweetie, you see, the thing about sexual attraction is that you don't get to decide what is sexually attractive to men. You don't get to decide that, honey. No, we as men do. We get to decide what's sexually attractive. Just because you're telling us you look skinny doesn't mean that that's what we're going to think, sweetie. Listen, by all means, listen, if you need that self-esteem, I'm not mad at you. Girl, I'm looking good. Hey, strut your stuff. Strut your stuff. But don't expect men of value to look in your direction if you're 5'2", 145, 150 pounds. That's not, no, that's no. No,
I look skinny and I go to work and every day people are like, oh my gosh, you're getting so skinny.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Like, are you eating?
Oh my God.
I'm perfectly fine.
Joy.
Skinny. I look skinny and I go to work and every day people are like, oh my gosh, you're getting so skinny. Like, are you eating? I'm perfectly fine.
Oh God. See, they always take it too far with the lie. I'm so skinny when I go to work, people question if I'm even eating. Joy, are you malnourished? Is something wrong? Do you have an eating disorder? You're just so skinny, I can't believe it. Something must be amiss. Joy, come on, sweetie. Like, listen, I understand you're trying to save face and all that, but like, you don't have to, like, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, boo. Like, you didn't even have to bring your own body. Like, this would have been all okay had you just left your body stats out. But we know you lied about your weight, number one. Now we really know you. And again, guys, a standard red pill tenet is the more a woman tries to convince you of something, the less true it is. I got on the scale this morning and I was 129, 130 pounds with pants. Actually, I'm so skinny, I go to work and people, you're getting skinnier and skinnier. Are you eating? Somebody get this girl a ham sandwich, for God's sake, she's wasting away. No, that's not how it works. No, boo, this isn't like your audience. Like, we're not going to believe what you say just because you said it. See, this is what women's problem is. They think that we're going to believe what they say simply because they said it. No, like I said, you've walked into the lion's den, honey. No. It takes a little more than just a statement to make it true.
And I'm 3-4 pounds lighter than his girlfriend.
Oh.
So if his girlfriend weighs more than me, she's not fat. If she's shorter
No, she's not fat. Devin is not fat. She just needs to lose 5 pounds.
than me, maybe, but we don't know that information.
Well, you do now.
But assuming that she's a normal height, it's going to be probably like my situation.
My girlfriend her weight is usually somewhere between 120 and 125. Sometimes it gets to 127, 128, depending on that time of the month if she's bloated.
Yes, weight fluctuates a lot for everyone, but especially women. For a lot of women, we have problems of bloating. I don't know if you ever seen
Sweetie, I just acknowledged that.
fitness influencers, but they've taken photos of their stomach. They're the skinniest, most fittest people in the world, but they still bloat and they still look pregnant. They still look fat.
Oh, God.
Because they eat a crumb and they bloat.
Oh,
it happens to a lot of us. It happens to me.
Oh,
That's why
Jesus.
when I filmed my swimsuit try-on video, I did it in the morning before I ate any
You filmed a swimsuit video? All right.
food because I knew I was going to look fat when I wasn't, just because I ate something. So a lot of times what happens for women is that you look fat and you have more pounds on your body throughout the day after eating breakfast, lunch, dinner. Even if you ate something light, when you go to bed and you wake up, you're skinny again. That's just how it is. Your body fluctuates, especially around that time of the month. You know, your boobs are more swollen, they weigh more, things are heavier.
Retaining water, whatever the case may be. But 133 is...
I gotta say, I don't know what's going on in his mind, but with his body language and the tone of his voice
Watch
and
this.
how he's looking at the camera, I can just tell that he's really nervous. And
Oh, Joy, that's wishful thinking, sweetie. That's wishful thinking. See, this is so funny. This bitch would love to think that and listen, you guys, now 2,800 people watching. Guys, I've been doing this for years. For this woman, and again, this goes back to women thinking, women think they can speak bullshit into existence. I can tell by his body language that he's nervous. Yeah, listen, sweetie, you keep telling yourself that. So now all of a sudden, you're a body language expert? The bitch just sat here and lied to us, what, 3-4 times? But now all of a sudden, she's a body language expert. Got it.
anxious about saying this,
Jesus
and rightfully so.
Oh,
That's
rightfully
why
so. Here she goes.
I downloaded this video as soon as possible in case he deleted it because I wanted to do a response to it.
This bitch actually thought I was going to delete this video. See, this is... this bitch has no idea who I am. She says she watches my videos, but I don't think she does. Like, for her to think that I would take down the video because, oh no, I don't want to look like a douchebag. This speaks to her gross ignorance. This speaks to her joy. You are ignorant, sweetie. Now, you're young, so I'm going to cut you a break. But for real, Jesus fucking, you didn't believe I was going to take down this video. You just said that to make it sound like I was going to take it down. Get the fuck out of here, man.
is unacceptable. Don't get me wrong.
Unacceptable. 133 pounds is unacceptable.
Why, yes, Joy. Yes, it is. 133 pounds is absolutely unacceptable. 132 is unacceptable. 131 is unacceptable. 130 is unacceptable. 129 is unacceptable. 128, now we can talk. Like I said, guys, you set the rules. Women don't get to decide what they feel is attractive or not. No, you are the king of your castle. You are the captain of your ship. She can either get in line or she can get the fuck off. If she has a problem with your weight standards, she can kick fucking rocks.
I mean, what do you really expect your girlfriend to weigh? Do you expect her to weigh 100 pounds?
No, I don't. And this is where she's putting words into my mouth, guys. No, I do not expect Joy for my girl to weigh 100 pounds. That would be physically unhealthy. See, again, here are these extreme disingenuous examples, right? And guys, I was reasonable with my request. Go from 133 to 128. No. In order for Joy to have a talking point, in order for her to be justified in this rant, what do you want her to weigh, 100 pounds? Bitch, that's not what the fuck I said, and you know it. Bitches do this all the time. They always do this all the time. Wait, you want her to check in every hour? What are you, her fucking father? No, I'm not her father. and I don't want to be.
99 pounds?
Oh, see there. Oh, wow. Now we're down to 99 pounds. See how low we can go.
110? You have to realize that the closer you are to 100 when you're an adult female,
Oh, here come the
the harder
excuses.
it is to get to that point.
Here we go. Here come the
It's
excuses.
really hard to get to 100 pounds, 110 pounds, and maintain that weight.
Okay, I'm gonna cut her some slack here. Let's just pretend she said 128, right? It's, in other words, what she's saying, she's not saying it's hard to get to 100 pounds and stay there. No, what she's saying is that it's hard to get into shape and stay that way. She keeps using 110 pounds because she knows that's unrealistic, which she knows I'm not. I didn't tell Devin she has to get down to 110 pounds. Dude, Devin hasn't weighed 110 pounds since she was in high school. No, I told her to get down to 128. When Dev's at 128, that's when she's the baddest. 133, not so much.
And maintain curves.
Yep, there you go.
You do realize when guys want their girlfriend to weigh as close to like 100, 110 pounds.
See this? Again, she's putting... Listen, look, now here's the thing. There might be guys out here that want their girlfriends to weigh 100, 110 pounds. Well, that depends on the girl. If a girl is, say, 5'2", yeah, your ass needs to be down around 110 pounds. Devin is 5'6". She has the body, she used to have the body of a gymnast, but when she sprouted tits, she now has the body of a stripper. Devin is extremely curvy. She's very, very curvy. There's no way I would ever expect her to get, if Devin gets down to 110, the first three things to go are tit number 1, tit number 2, and her ass. No, I like her tits, I like her ass. I don't want her anywhere near 110. Stop putting words in my mouth, Joy.
That means your girlfriend probably has no boobs, no butt, because...
Well, there you go. But had you done your research, Joy, go to any of my social media feeds, go to my Facebook, my YouTube, etc., right? Go to anywhere on Instagram. You know what my girl's body looks like, sweetie. She's got boobs and she's definitely got ass. That's for sure.
You need fat in order to have boobs and butt.
Oh, now we're putting fat with boobs and butt. You see, baby, I have fucked more Vegas strippers than probably John's. And there are plenty of Vegas strippers who have flat stomachs and huge tits. Nothing to do with fat. Those are fake tits. See, what she's trying to do is she's trying to conflate unhealthy fat with healthy fat. I want my girl's boobs to be as fat as possible. Absolutely. Don't want the fat around the belly. Don't want the fat on the ass. No. Don't want the fat on the legs, the thighs, the upper arms. No, we don't do that here at the Sharpe family compound.
And you know, guys...
Q-Dub is right. Joy did not come prepared. Sweetie, you... if you come after me, baby, you got to pack a lunch, sweetie. Come on.
There's like big boobs, big butt. That ain't gonna happen if you want your girl to be that skinny. Trust me. At once, when I was starving myself and I reached 99 pounds.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And I was just skin and bones.
She's
I mean, what is an acceptable weight for your girlfriend?
Joy, I've said it 100 times. 128 pounds. I even said it in the video. What is an acceptable weight for your girlfriend? Well, that you done mad. If I said she stepped on the scale at 133 and I said she has to lose 5 pounds, what's 133 minus 5, class? 128 pounds. So again, it's almost like she's talking to a ghost. Well, bitch, I'm here now, and an acceptable weight for my girlfriend is 128 pounds. I've told you probably a dozen times on this video, and told you probably about 3 or 4 times on that video. Open your fucking ears. No, it's not open your ears. This is when people are disingenuous.
My girlfriend is still fuckable. She has a great body, probably a better body than probably 90% of women out there.
Which includes you, Joy.
But I don't give a shit.
This is what I don't understand, is that he says this, but he's complaining about his girlfriend's weight. Why?
Because this is where it starts, Joy. That's why.
He's going to go on and say, okay, well, this is how it starts.
Oh, well, look at that. How about that?
It's how women start gaining weight and they become unattractive.
Yeah, right.
She needs to lose that weight because this is where it starts. So until she loses 5 pounds, she is getting no sex from me, period.
5 pounds. This man is literally complaining about 5 pounds.
You're goddamn right I am. 5 pounds turns to 10 pounds. 10 pounds turns to 50 pounds. 50 pounds turns into my 600-pound life. Guys, this is how it starts. If you do not nip this stuff in the bud, it only gets worse. You want to know something? Weight is it actually goes with everything else in the relationship. You got to nip a woman's bad behavior in the bud. If you don't, she'll behave badly later on in the relationship. It's the same as weight. If you see that she is putting on weight, you have to, dude, you got to make sure, you got to lay down the edict. This woman doesn't want me to hold my girlfriend accountable. And you want to know something? The longer I listen to this, the more I think that this really isn't a response to me, per se. No, I think this is more or less a warning to her boyfriend. She doesn't want her boyfriend to tell, listen, Joy, you need to get down to 130 pounds or I'm out the door. No, she doesn't want that to happen. My boyfriend would never say that to me. No shit.
5 pounds. And just think about that. I was expecting his girlfriend to be like 150 pounds, 160 pounds, regardless of her height. When I heard this, that she's 133 pounds and he's complaining about 5 pounds, like, I lost it. I was like, really?
Oh my God.
I just can't believe that he's talking about this on the internet.
See, again, this is, guys, I say this all the time. Girls, women like Joy simply cannot wrap their minds around a man who vocalizes his expectations and sticks by them. This is foreign to her. This concept is so foreign to women like Joy. She lost her mind. I can't even believe this is on the internet. I just, like, and this isn't fake outrage by Joy. Joy is really shocked. She is really appalled. She really lost her mind. Because women like Joy, well, dude, they can't even begin to fathom or imagine a man who is steadfast in his beliefs. Women like her couldn't imagine a boyfriend or a husband or a significant other laying down the law. Couldn't imagine it. This is why we're having this reaction.
Because a woman's weight is a really touchy subject, like it is for a man's penis size is a touchy subject. And
wow.
You would look so bad if you went on the internet and you just talked about, I mean, imagine if his girlfriend went on the internet.
Now this is a stretch. This is funny.
And I was like, man, like, my boyfriend's penis is really small and it's just so unattractive that, like, I don't even want to have sex with him, so I'm just going to withhold sex from him. That is so not okay. That is so inappropriate.
Why is that not okay? Why is that not okay? Listen, if Devin wanted to do a video and say, you know what? Donovan's dick is really small, 3.5 inches. And by the way, I'm 4.5 inches. Don't you? 4.5 inch destroyer. He has a really, really small dick and blah, 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 blah. Listen, it's a free country. Her freedom of speech is protected under the First Amendment. Devin can do anything she wants to do. But choices have consequences there, sweetheart. That's the first thing. Devin can do anything she wants to do. That's the first thing. Number two, dick size and a woman's weight, two very different things. I can't control my dick size. You can control your weight. So for her to compare the two, for her to compare weight to dick size, this tells me that she knows she's in over her skis. Like, she was searching, like, dude, Joy, you gotta, dude, but listen. Because I know you're an aspiring YouTuber, so allow me, hold on, let me switch the camera here. So allow me to give you, Joy, a little bit of friendly advice. Before you get on the internet and start to rant, and oh, by the way, this is actually an uploaded video. She didn't even do this live. I do everything live because I'm talented and I'm fucking good and I'm the best at what I do. But Joy, before you put something on the internet, before you start to talk about something, gotta do some research. Gotta take some notes. You have to think about what you say before you say it. You have a computer right there. Just type in some notes, talking points, bullet points, etc., etc. You compared weight to dick size. Like, what is that? No. What that shows me is that you didn't really do your research. You didn't really take this seriously. Right? And again, the difference between dick size and weight is dick size, I can't control my dick size. I can control my weight. Right? I can control my weight. Women are constantly punishing men for things that are out of their control. He's balding. He's short. He's this. He's that. Women do this all the time. And guess what? If women don't like balding men, cool. If they don't like guys who are short, fine. If they don't like guys with brown, fine. Whatever. This is how fucked up women are. But the minute a man points out something about a woman that she does have control over, like weight, oh, now it's a problem. Oh, Joy. Let's continue.
And that is so disrespectful to her boyfriend.
That would not be disrespectful. Well, I don't know. I guess it would be disrespectful, but I wouldn't give a shit. If Devin went off and did a video about me, yeah, she would get dumped in a New York minute.
It's the same thing with this video. You know, you have a problem with your girlfriend's weight, you don't go blast it on the internet.
Bitch, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. And not you or anybody is going to stop me. If I want to make a video about my girlfriend's weight, I'm going to fucking do it. You want to know why? Because it's a free country. See, the reason why Joy doesn't want me talking about my girlfriend's weight is because you are personally insulted. I hit you right in the fucking truth, and you don't like it. That's what this is about. The reason why she had such an adverse reaction to this is because this hit her where it hurt. That's why. She doesn't want to have to be held to a standard. She does not want to be with a man who says you have to weigh a certain amount. No, she wants to skate by on cruise control. She wants to be 35 years old at 348 pounds and have a man love me for me.
You encourage her to eat healthier. You encourage her to work out. Maybe work out with you, but you don't blast her on the internet like that.
Yeah, see, here's the thing, Joy. Here's the thing. I facilitate my woman's success. Okay? I hired her a personal trainer. I pay $600 a month for a personal trainer to come to the house and train Dev. I spent over $8,000 on a home gym right downstairs. And if you don't believe me, let's take a look at this home gym. Here we go. This is entering through the kitchen. There's the laundry room. Yeah, you see that? That is my home fucking gym. Complete with a hot tub, two spin bikes. There's a cable machine. There's a squat rack. Plenty of dumbbells. Plenty of barbells. There's my shoe collection there. And no, those aren't Mexican mics, guys. Those are real Jordans. I don't know why I put the shoes in there. That was just me bragging. But you can see with the gym and everything else, I facilitated her success. Personal trainer, home gym. This isn't some Bowflex. This isn't just, oh no, this is a fully stocked gym. This is why I put her ass on dick detention, because there is no excuse for her to be 133 pounds when everything she needs to stay in shape is right at our fingertips. No fucking excuse. Look before you leap, Joy. Like I said, you got to do some research.
I just can't believe it.
And for you, if anybody out there thinks that I'm not going to do this, if you guys think I'm just doing this to grant, oh no, absolutely. I am putting her on dick detention. Do I love sex? Absolutely. But I'm 42. I'm not 22. I don't need sex as much as I used to. At 42 years old, my libido is just a little bit lower than I was when I was in my 20s and 30s. So that's what gives me an advantage there. Don't get me wrong. I still like to fuck. I still like to have sex. My girl has a nice body and this and that and the other. But 133 is absolute.
His girlfriend has a nice body, but he's going through this whole hoopty-law of depriving himself and his girlfriend from sex and making her lose weight and embarrassing her on the internet.
Yeah, she needed to be embarrassed on the internet. She absolutely needed to be fucking embarrassed on the internet. That's right. Yeah, you're goddamn right.
But his girlfriend has a nice body.
Yes, she does. And I intend to keep it that way.
What is it, man? Donovan, what is it? You know, this video made me lose respect for you.
Oh!
The respect that I had.
Oh!
Totally unacceptable.
Oh no, Joy has lost respect. Could not give less of a fuck. Fuck you and your respect, Joy. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn respect. Who the fuck do you think I am, bitch?
And from here on, if she gets over 128 pounds, no sex.
Boom.
This is exactly what I'm doing.
Goddamn
no
right.
Sex, don't give a shit.
What the actual heck? If she gets over 128 pounds,
that's right.
Like I said, the weight fluctuates. So, okay, she can eat maybe a burger that day or some greasy Chinese food, and then she's going to be bloated, and then
how about not eating a burger or greasy Chinese food, Joy? That's problem number fucking one right there. Well, she could eat 3 slices of pizza. Ay, ay, ay.
She's gonna weigh a few more pounds heavier, and the next day she goes back to her normal weight, and you're gonna just deprive everyone of sex because she weighs too much.
Yes, that's actually exactly right, Joy. That's exactly what I'm doing. And you want to know something? Let's say she's 126 pounds one day and 128 pounds the next, and it's her PMSing. Oh, look, it's that time of the month. Well, maybe I should cut her some slack. Fuck no, Joy. No. Matter of fact, 128 pounds, that is the ceiling. Or rather, that's the floor. Okay? Devin really needs to stay around 124 or 125. That way, when she does blow, she doesn't crack that 128-pound barrier.
And you're trying to discipline her like she's like some type of dog.
So I hold my girlfriend to a standard. I pay for a personal trainer. I put her on HGH. I build an $8,000 gym, but I'm treating my girlfriend like a dog. I really love my dogs.
Until she loses that weight. The reason I'm doing this is so she doesn't get fat.
Okay, fair enough. This is a point. Obviously, if you watch Donovan's channel, he'll talk about how girlfriends are better than wives because they put more work into it.
And that's correct.
And I agree, you know.
Oh, she agrees.
And this goes for anybody, whether you're a man or a woman. You look at husbands too. They have a beard that's not shaved. Their hair is gone. It's like missing. They're bald headed. They have a beer belly. You know,
See, hair is missing and bald. That's not something a man has control over, but a beer belly he does. Joy, you gotta quit conflating things that people can control with things that they cannot control. That's what this is about. Okay? You cannot, and women do this all the time. Women hold things that men have no control over against men. I am holding this against Devin because she has control over her weight. Yes, she does.
they don't look like they're taking care of themselves anymore either, just like the women. And you know what? That's perfectly fine for a lot of people, because when you hit that age, a lot of people are like, this is a waste of time to care about how I look, you know?
Oh, but you see, Joy, this is why, and then Joy wonders why her boyfriends go off and fuck other girls, right? See, that's your problem, Joy. You think, and I say this all the time, guys, women think, this is why girlfriends are better than wives, guys. Women think that once they have a man's commitment, that gives them license to not pay attention to the way they look anymore. Then they wonder why we go and fuck their best friends. Then you wonder why we go and fuck your best friend. Like, dude, like girls want it all. Well, once I have his commitment, he should love me for me. Bitch, no, the fuck I shouldn't. If you're looking like a goddamn vagabond, I'm not sticking my dick in you. Hell no. No.
I love my partner. You know, we have kids.
See, there
our
we
life
go.
is busy.
See, here we go. We have kids. Our life is busy. Yeah. Now she's making more excuses. Well, this is why we're fat.
You know, I'm not going to be too concerned about my appearance.
Oh, yeah. Again, yeah. Oh, so because you're busy and you have kids, you're not going to be concerned about your appearance? Right? Joy's that same bitch that'll be, oh my God, my husband cheated on me. Oh, he's a fucking dog. Yeah. Well, sweetheart, when you made excuses for being fat and literally told us that you're not going to be too concerned about your appearance, that kind of sealed your fate, sweetie.
So fair enough if you don't want your girlfriend becoming fat and you're looking out for her, but you're doing it in the worst absolute possible way.
Oh, okay. So you agree with the message, but you don't agree with the method, right? Is that what you're saying?
That you could do it, and this is not really constructive. This is just I can't even tell you what this is.
Oh yeah, it's not constructive, huh? Let's put this up again. This is what the reaction was to this. I get 2 breakfasts, right? Hey honey, I love you. # dick detention exemption. And that of course, that is her diet plan. That is her meal plan. She did the same thing. She did the same thing in the gym. She made a whole workout plan in the gym. She's been in the gym every day since, guys. But then bitches like this want to say, well, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Oh, no. This is the way to do it. The message does not get across if you're fucking nice about it. Fuck that. I don't give a shit. And you want to know something? Maybe Devin didn't like being put on dick detention. I could not give less of a fuck. Lose the goddamn weight. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at that fucking cheeseburger. Be mad at that greasy Chinese food, Joy. Be mad at that. Don't be mad at me for my standards.
But here's the thing. You know why a lot of people gain weight when they get older? Is because A, your metabolism slows down, and a lot of people don't even realize it until it hits them because they're still having the same eating habits and lack of fitness habits, which is, yes, their fault.
Excuses. Wait. Yes, their fault. So what are we talking about, Joy?
B, women have more fat on their body than men do, and this is because we birth
These are all
children.
just excuses. I'm sorry, sweetie. Devin doesn't have kids, and neither, I assume, do you. So that excuse is out.
Children. We have boobs. We have butts.
Oh, here we go. This is all hamster. See again. Joy is making excuses for something that women have control over. Let me again remind you that women hold things against men that we don't have control over. Is it fair? No, but what are we going to do, right? Okay, so women have unrealistic expectations. Whatever. I'm not going to bitch and moan about that. I don't care. It is what it is. It's been like that since the beginning of time. It is what the fuck it is. But this woman is sitting here making excuse after excuse after excuse for a woman's weight. And oh, by the way, right in the middle, she says, which of course is their fault. But, yeah, this is what we call hamster in overdrive, guys. This is what we call blame shifting. Women are allergic to accountability. I'm fat because I don't have a thyroid. You want to know who else doesn't have a thyroid? Devin. Devin has no thyroid, guys. She had to get her thyroid taken out 6 years ago. Damn near killed her. You want to know what? She still looks the way she does. I don't want to hear this. Well, I don't have a thyroid, or I have a goiter, or I have a health. No, there's always some bullshit health condition. There is no excuse. There is no excuse to be overweight. I'm not trying to hear it.
And that's because of the fat deposits on your body.
Here we go.
I mean, you look at any transgender woman, and you'll notice that, or look at us that make us gain weight.
I have no idea what transgender women have to do with women, but whatever.
The famous, transgender girl. Plus, women are at a disadvantage because we're shorter on average, so we can't carry as much weight.
Oh my
but we have
God.
all these factors that make us gain weight faster and more easily than a man.
This is so funny. This bitch is sitting here acting like women have it so hard. Women have to do very little to get whatever they want. All they have to do is not be fat. That's it. I was going to say not be fat and not be a bitch. That's it. But this bitch can't even do that. Like, dude, Joy is not a bad-looking girl. I put her at a 5.5. Even at 130 pounds, I'm sure that she would have no problem getting a boyfriend. I'm sure that she absolutely would have no problem with that. But guess what, guys? A man doesn't have that luxury. A man doesn't have the luxury of just being in shape and being able to have his pick of the litter. Oh, no. Men, we got to be fit. We got to know how to fight. We got to know how to fuck. We got to make good money. We have to be funny, charming, endearing, bold, assertive, aggressive, passive, a mama's boy. We got to be all these things. This list of 46 fucking things. All women have to be is not fat. And she can't even handle that. Oh, laundry list of excuses.
It really sucks, honestly.
Oh, cry me a fucking river.
Sure, I'm not here to defend people being overweight or
that actually kind of sounds like what you're doing here, Joy.
Obese or obese. But I'm just explaining to you why, all these men are she needs to lose weight or this and that. But they're going based off their knowledge as a man. But here's the thing,
No, I'm going on my knowledge based on my boner. You see, if I don't want to fuck you, I don't want to be with you. You get fat, I don't want to fuck you. That's what this comes down to.
It's not as easy to
I don't give a shit.
Maintain or lose weight.
No, it's not easy to maintain or lose weight. But guess what, Joy? Anything worth having is not going to be easy. You see, again, she's part of this Gen Z. Generation Z expects everything to be easy. Well, if it's not easy, then it's not worth it. No, getting in shape is not easy. This is why Instagram models make hundreds of thousands of dollars. Because Instagram models are they're in the top 1% in terms of looks, weight, body chemistry, all that stuff in the world. It's not easy to stay at that weight, but guess what? They fucking do it. So because not being fat is not easy, we should cut you a break? No, don't think so.
For a man like it is for a woman. It really isn't. We're made differently. You can't think of us in the same way.
No, we don't think of you in the same way. Just don't get fat.
Like, oh, it's easy for me. Like, it should be easy for women. No, it's
It is not easy for me to stay in shape. See, this is so funny. Girls always assume that a man who has his shit together, it must be easy. And girls are so solipsistic, they think that what we think should be what they think. You want to know why they think that? Because they think that we should think like them. Ay, ay, ay.
it's not. Pregnancy too. A lot of women gain weight after pregnancy because they had to eat for 2 people.
Oh, oh, Jesus.
And the last thing that you should be thinking about when you give birth is, I need to lose this weight. And if that's what you think of, fine.
Yeah, that is actually the first thing you need to think of when you have that baby, is you need to lose that weight so my husband doesn't go off and fuck somebody else.
But, you know, all these men that are so concerned about their wife, their girlfriend's appearance after pregnancy, give them a break. They literally just birth your child.
Bitch, what see, again, she's talking to other men. I don't want I didn't say my girl had to be 110 pounds. My girl hasn't given birth to my child. What the fuck are you talking about? No, she's bringing in other arguments to bolster her fake argument.
Like, they're more concerned about taking care of your baby than they are about how they look. And you should be thinking the same thing too.
Nah, bitch. No, she needs to lose that fucking weight, or I'm gonna go put a baby in some other bitch. You see, ladies, y'all got it easy. All you have to do is stay in shape, and the world is yours. You guys can't even handle that, and this is why women like you lose your shit.
Sucking up everything but this knowledge.
She'll lose the weight.
That's what this comes down to. A lot of guys get with a girl, they get with their girlfriends or their wives, and
all right, let me pause that there. Let me read off the super chats here. The super chats are coming in hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. Oh wow, look at this. Yarin Zeno, the new member, appreciate that. King Curry's a new member. Welcome to TSR Towers. Everything left turns. Welcome to TSR Towers. Takeem Hilton 2.0 is a new member. Appreciate that. Grovelite with the $5 super chat says, uh-oh, she's about to get the D-sharp treatment. Buckle up, Missy. Female communication on the beach. Are you going to feel bad for her when she's walking across the beach in Hawaii in her red bikini, getting oohs and ahs from all the eyes? Yeah, I didn't think so.
This is what you have to do with your girlfriends and wives, guys. I know it's tough. Listen, I know you guys in your 20s who have girlfriends.
See, if a guy did this to me, I would be like, okay. I would lose the weight and be like, you know what? I deserve better than you. I deserve a man who actually would try their best to encourage me in the nicest way possible.
Oh, see, that's the problem. See, so because I don't encourage her in the nicest way possible, now I'm in the wrong. No, you get the job done however it gets done. I can't encourage Devin any more than I cannot encourage this woman any more than I already have. $600 per month on a personal trainer. $375 a month on HGH, guys. Okay? An $8,000 gym. I invest nearly $1,000 per month in Devin's fitness. There's no other way for me to show that I care. I don't got to be fucking nice about nothing. If I'm laying out $1,000 a month, don't expect any cordiality from me.
And then they deserve me. And
no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
But
okay, this is my show.
Not this piece of crap. You know, after I watched this video this morning, you know what I did? I texted my boyfriend, and I was like, I'm so thankful that you always encouraged me to go to the gym and be fit and healthy, because I had mentioned to him a few months back that I wasn't happy with where I was at with my body, and I was unhappy with my weight and my appearance. Mm-hmm. And he never criticized my body.
See, what she just did with her boyfriend, she did two things, okay? A few months back when she said, when I'm having trouble with my body, this is what we call a comfort test, okay? Girls will comfort test you. What a comfort test is she is gauging where you are in the relationship. That was a comfort test, guys. Well, look, I'm not really feeling good about my body. What she means is, hey, are you still going to want to be with me if I keep gaining weight? And he essentially told her, yes, that was a comfort test. Oh, okay, great. I can continue to be a fat ass, and my boyfriend's not going to go anywhere. That was a comfort test. The second thing she did, she was so incensed that she texted her boyfriend, I'm so glad that you encouraged me. No, that's not what she did. No. She texted her boyfriend to warn him, hey, This guy right here is an asshole. If you do what he does, I'm gonna leave. She is hoping against all hope her boyfriend does not see. Well, listen, even if her boyfriend does see this video, he's not doing shit. Like, you can just look at the kid and know that he doesn't. He's got a spine like a wet spaghetti noodle. But Joy was still a little bit nervous. You see, when girls point out, don't act like Donovan, he's a douchebag. No, what that is a warning. She didn't thank her boyfriend. She warned him. If you act like this guy, this is not good. I'm going to leave. That's all that is.
My weight. He never told me I was unattractive. He never told me to get on a scale. And you know what he only did? He's like, babe, like, if you really are unhappy with your appearance, then you should go to the gym and work out.
This is bullshit. I don't believe this conversation happened for 1 second.
And I had to thank him because I was just like...
You know what she's thanking her boyfriend for? Thank you for not holding me to a weight standard. That's why she's thankful. Thank you, boyfriend, whatever his name is. Thank you for not holding me to the terrible standards that Donovan holds his girl to. Thank you for making it easy to be with you. Thank you for making the cost so comparatively low to be with you that all I got to do is show up. That's what that is.
Like, I appreciate that so much. If I had this person as a boyfriend, like, telling me this crap, I would be even less motivated to go.
And you be out the fucking door. You're less motivated? Oh, you know, okay, cool. All right. Get the fuck out.
Because I'd feel so much more self-conscious about myself.
And that's the idea. You see, when you squeeze somebody, they do one of two things. They either fold or they focus. This is the kind of bitch who's going to fold.
And so you need a man who will be honest with you?
Okay. You need a man who's going to be honest with you. I am honest. See, girls say they want honesty until they get it. Right? Girls want you, oh, be honest with him, be real with him. If the minute you're real with him, oh, this guy's a douchebag. I would never. Girls don't want honesty. Girls never want honesty. They want you to tell them what they want to hear. That's all this is.
But who doesn't treat you like
here we go.
5 pounds is going to make or break your relationship.
Yes, 5 pounds will absolutely make or break my relationship. Yes, that is absolutely fucking true. She doesn't lose this weight. She's the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
Probably would never dream of putting your girlfriend on dick detention, right? Shit, man, 6 hours without sex and
I gotta say, people, I don't know if he specifically talked about this in any of his videos. I have to look back. But him and people in his community don't like how women withhold sex from their men in order to get something. Like, sometimes women will hold sex for their man to do chores or stuff like that. And it's like a reward-based system. They don't, like, give it out because they want to, but because it's like, you need to do this for me.
No, we don't like it.
And I just find it really hypocritical that he's doing the same exact thing because he wants something out of it. So he's using sex as a weapon. If you don't like what other people do to you, in order for you not to be a hypocrite, you can't do the same thing back.
Baby, then call me a hypocrite. Call me a hypocrite. And you want to know something? Devin could put me on dick detention if she wanted to. She could. It's a free country. She can do whatever she wants. She'd be the fuck up out of here, but she can do what she wants. So if you want to call me a hypocrite for having standards, then call me a hypocrite. You want to call me a hypocrite, Joy? Fine, you're right, I'm a hypocrite. I'm not going to allow you to shame me into relaxing my standards, sweetheart, junior. Like, you're not in the fucking minor leagues anymore, bitch. Like, this is the major fucking leagues. You want to call me a hypocrite? I'll be that fucking hypocrite. Fuck that. No, I do not like when women withhold sex from men to get stuff out of them. But guess what? I'm going to do it to my fucking girl. Why? Because I fucking can.
So this is also making me lose respect for you because if I hear you complain about women holding with sex from you, if I hear you complain about your girlfriend withholding sex from you for whatever reason.
And you will never hear about that. The first time you hear about my girl withholding sex from me will be the last.
I am not going to feel bad for you because you did this to her.
Your 20s and you're already walking around with blue balls. And to be honest with you, I'm starting to feel blue balls coming on now. But I am holding steadfast. This is absolutely positively what needs to be done, because if I don't stop this weight gain, if I don't nip this in the bud, it is all downhill from there.
That is not necessarily true. He has a point that it starts somewhere.
Oh my God. So I literally just said it starts somewhere. Then she says, that's not necessarily true. He has a point. This girl contradicts herself at every turn. Here's the thing, man. Joy agrees with me, but she doesn't want to. Because if she agrees with me, then she has to hold herself to that standard, and she didn't want to have to do that.
But just because your girlfriend gained 5 pounds does not necessarily mean that it goes downhill from here. Like,
oh, but it does. If your girl gains 5 pounds and you do nothing about it, she will gain another 5 pounds. If you do nothing about that, she will gain another 5 pounds. She will keep gaining weight until you are not sexually attracted to her anymore. That's how this happens, and you know it.
Like I said, weight fluctuates. People gain weight because of poor habits, not going to the gym. Plus,
right, people gain weight because of poor habits and not going to the gym. Okay, you have a point. What's the problem?
all the gyms are closed. Not that that's an excuse. I've been running 6 miles like every other day.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
So I've been on top of my fitness.
No, you haven't.
But you have to keep an account that it's a lot harder for everybody to stay in shape now.
Oh, for real?
Because the gyms are closed.
Oh, really? The gyms are closed? You know what? You want to know what gym is not closed? Let's take a look at let's take a look at this gym. Yeah, this gym. Wait a minute. Hold on. This looks like a laundry room. What's going on here? All the gyms are closed. Oh, look at this. What's this? It's a gym. She's making excuses. She's making ridiculous excuses for my girlfriend, guys. Devin has every conceivable advantage over any woman I know. There's not a man out here that's laying out $1,000 a month to make sure his girl stays in shape. There's not a man out here that built I'm sure there are, but very few men have built an $8,000 gym in their garage to make sure both he and his girl stays in shape. Yet, she's making an excuse that doesn't really apply here.
There's very little that you can do besides run, walk, bike.
This just goes to show she didn't really watch the whole video. Because at the end, I mentioned that I had a gym, and she's like, okay, he does have a point there. So, Joy, again, baby, you got to watch the whole video before you comment, okay? Can you do that? All right, okay. All right.
And if you have a pool, swim in it. Or if you have weights, use that. So you have to give grace to people right now, Donovan, because it's really difficult to me.
I'm not giving anybody fucking grace. I'm damn sure not giving you grace, and I'm damn sure not giving Devin grace. Fuck that. You know what happens when you give women grace? They get fucking fat. Then they complain that you fuck their skinny best friend. Fuck that and fuck you.
Maintain fitness
fuck
when you don't have access to the gym.
$5 super chat by Pimped Out Geese says she is completely misinformed, out of her element, and just runs around in circles. Like, Joy, this is pathetic.
Because of this thing in the air.
Is she still in here?
Okay? I don't know what your girlfriend is going through, but I know that when I gained weight and I've been on this track of losing it, I realized that part of the issue was me being depressed and sad about things that were happening in my life, and that it caused me to eat comfort food or eat as a coping mechanism.
Dude, this bitch has excuses.
You don't know what your girlfriend.
This bitch. I don't give a shit what my girlfriend's going through. Don't get fat. This bitch has excuse after excuse after excuse. Oh my god.
I don't know what your girlfriend is going through. She might be depressed. She might be dealing with something. She might be stressed out because of this whole pandemic and crisis, and she might be overeating. Now that's something that you can combat and say, hey babe, like, I see that you're overeating right now, and I don't know if you're stressed or something, but let me know so that we can, like, not let this be a bad habit.
You see, when men come at their wives like she just suggested, you want to know what wives do? They give them lip service. Yeah, baby, we need to start working out, and guess what? They never change their habits. Girls always try to tell men how we should handle women. They always tell us, well, you should do this, you should say that, but most women have fucking fat girlfriends, including your boyfriend. This is why girls are fucking fat, because, hey, babe, do you mind? No, fuck that. You lose the weight or I'm not sticking my dick in you. If you don't lose it in 6 weeks, you're fucking out of here. That's it. That's what works, guys. None of this, hey, babe, no, That's not how I operate. Not how I operate.
That's how you approach an issue like this.
No, that's not how you approach an issue like this, Joy.
Actually, should I say all uphill with regards to weight. So yes, until
this bitch is so out of her depth.
My girl loses at least 5 pounds, I am not having sex with her. And you want to know something? She might not get there. She might actually think, you know what, Donovan? I think I'm tired of this. I'm tired of jumping through hoops. I don't feel like I should have to lose weight for you to be sexually attracted to me. If she says that, cool, no problem. We will go our separate ways. We'll shake hands, hand pounds and hugs. Hey, we had a great run.
When I heard him say this,
Oh, God.
I instantly knew he doesn't love his girlfriend. He doesn't. Because if you love somebody and they weigh 5 more pounds than what you want them to, or what they normally do, you would not be fine with instantly leaving them, shaking their hand, giving them high fives away.
Sure I would. Sure I would. See, again, this is a shaming tactic. You don't love your girlfriend if you're willing to just dump her over 5 pounds. I am willing to dump her over 5 pounds. That doesn't mean I don't love my girl. See, this is part of living the red pill life, guys. Okay? It's not easy to be, it's easy to be Captain fucking Red Pill when you're just fucking bitches you don't give a shit about. It's very, very difficult to maintain that red pill edge when you are with someone you care about.
In the 90s, okay?
As a man, you have to make many, many difficult decisions, guys. This was not an easy decision for me, or this was not an easy thing for me to carry out. The decision was easy. The decision was easy. The execution absolutely was not. But here Joy is telling me, well, this right here just tells me he just doesn't love his girlfriend. If you can't accept her for who she is, if you can't love her at any size, then you don't love your girlfriend. Bitch, you don't get to decide who loves who and who doesn't love who. I know one thing, you don't love your boyfriend. That's one thing I do know.
Cordially. You would not be okay with that because you still love that person enough to want to stay there with them through that journey, or even if they stayed with those extra 5 pounds for the rest of their life, you wouldn't want to leave them.
Sure I would.
Now I can see a deal breaker with if she continued gaining weight, then you'd be like, hey, like.
And that's where it starts. A woman doesn't just gain 5 pounds and leave it at that. No, she keeps gaining weight. 67% of women in this country are overweight. Joy, including you. God almighty.
Babe, you gotta do something about this because I'm...
Babe, you gotta do something about this. Oh, Jesus.
Not attracted to any more like that.
Yeah, right. And then the minute a man comes at her, babe, you gotta do something about it because I'm not attracted to you. Oh my God! Yeah, that's exactly what you would do if your boyfriend came at you like that.
But most people, man or woman, would not respond the way that this person did if they truly love the person. I really honestly feel like Donovan is not in love with his girlfriend, but he is using her for the things that she can give him, like sex.
Yes, that's part of the reason I'm in a relationship with her, Joy. If she doesn't have sex with me, I don't want to be with her. And I'm not using her for anything. It's tit for tat. She gives me exclusive access to her vagina. I share my resources. Sweetie, I make 6 figures a year, baby. Okay? I make 6 figures a year. I'm a 6-figure nigga. That's one of the reasons Devin is down there losing that. She's in the gym right now. That's one of the reasons, sweetie. Oh my God, your woman just loves you. That's how it works. Women exchange exclusive access to their vaginas for our resources. This is the way of the world, boo, and you know this. Just because this isn't some rosy picture of what you feel like love should be, doesn't make it any less valid. I love Devin very much, but I would absolutely dump her fat ass if she didn't lose that 5 pounds. You can take that to the fucking bank.
Which is ironic because he's withholding sex from her.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know Donovan like that. I don't know his relationship like that.
Clearly you do not.
But that response is not a normal response from some...
No, it's not a normal response, guys. No, that she's got that right. This is why we know that men need the red pill, guys. This is why we know men need the red pill. Women like Joy are absolutely perplexed. This is not a normal response. No, it's not a normal response. But I don't have a normal relationship either.
Somebody who loves their girlfriend, their spouse. It should not be that easy to let them go because of 5 pounds.
Yes, actually, it kind of is.
A great ride, blah, 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 blah. And that'll be that. That's how this goes. You have to be absolutely ready to carry out these demands. And again, for all...
We know that men and women want different things. Men want attractive young women who can give birth to children. Women want women want men who are providers. So
there you go.
if
What's
a
the problem?
woman loses her looks or whatever, or gains weight, her value is diminished in the eyes of men. If a man loses his money or his ability to protect or provide, then he loses his value as a man. I don't really agree with that. That's not what I say about people.
Well, sweetie, you should.
But these men in this manosphere talk a lot about how superficial, you know, women are hypergamous. They leave their woman because, or the woman leaves their man because he doesn't have money anymore. That's essentially the same thing. People are not always going to look good like they did in their 20s.
And that's the issue. This woman is trying to say, let me let her finish.
They're not going to always weigh the same because of circumstances in life.
Yeah, circumstances in life like bad eating habits and laziness.
Because of things like children. Because of lack of time. It's not always a lack of effort.
No, it is always a lack of effort. It is always a lack of effort, Joy. Quit making excuses for these fat asses.
But situational. And sometimes, you know, you're not going to always have money the same way you did back then. You might not always have a job. There's a lot of people right now losing their jobs.
That's right.
And you know what people in this community would do? If they heard a story of a woman leaving their man because he lost his job during this pandemic,
well,
they would, oh, she's so superficial, hypergamy, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, but see, and she's right. There are men in this community who do bitch and moan like that. But I'm not one of those men. Exhibit A. Here is such a story about how I feel about hypergamy. Hypergamy is good for men. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Hypergamy forces men to keep our shit together. A lot of guys don't tell the whole story when talking about a woman. Talking about an ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. They say, well, I lost my job and my wife or my girlfriend left me, which may be true, but they're only telling you part of what happened. Yes, okay, he lost his job, and yes, she left him. But what he didn't tell you was that he bitched and moaned about how unfair it was that you got laid off, and you did that for an extended period of time. What he didn't tell you was that you allowed your unemployment check to make you lazy and unmotivated. What he didn't tell you was that he didn't recover because he either couldn't or he didn't try. So, man, we can talk all the noise we want about how a woman left a man because he lost his job or his fortune, but what most men conveniently leave out in some of these cases is the fact that they never recovered, nor did they try after that. Oh, you didn't see that one coming there, did you, Joy? Joy, baby, this is why you have to do your research. See, Joy tried to group me in with the men who say, well, it's not right to leave a man because he lost his job or he doesn't have money. Au contraire. And you want to know something, Joy? I actually applied this standard to myself. This was at the 21 convention. Take a look and listen, Miss Isabel.
Women do not, and we hear this all the time, a woman never, ever loves you for who you are. Guys, get this through your thick fucking skulls. A woman's never going to love you. She doesn't give a fuck about you. She loves what you are, not who you are.
But everything else he did in this video was not good.
Oh, okay.
So
right.
She has to prove to you that she's worth making that investment, and that, of course, is for another day and time.
I hope he's losing that extra quarantine weight as well himself, because he mentioned earlier on in the video that he hasn't been working out as much or eating.
So what if I don't? What if I don't lose the quarantine weight? What's Devin gonna do? Put me on dick detention? Dude, I love Devin. I wish she would put me on dick detention. Oh my God, I wish she would. Oh my, dude. I love my girl and I love being in a relationship, but dude, I'm gonna tell you what, man. Sometimes I miss being single. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I think to myself, dude, I like being in a relationship, but some days I'm like, eh. Devin knows this. She knows this. Devin knows if she puts me on dick detention, I'm out. I'm out. That's why she'll never do it. That said, don't you worry about what I'm doing. Remember what I said in that video with the 21 convention. My woman has every right to upgrade if I lose my shit. Don't worry about me, sweetie. I'm handling mine.
As well.
But as the man, as the leader, if you want your girlfriend to be successful at something like keeping in shape, you have to facilitate her success. This is why I hired a personal trainer. This is why I put her on HGH. This is why I built a gym. There is absolutely no excuse for her to be at 133 pounds. She needs to get her ass down to 128. And from then on, if she gets 1 pound, 1/10 of a pound over 128, I zip up this.
I can't even believe this is on the internet.
Putting you on dick detention. So this is next level game, guys. If this is what you want to do, fine. But you got to be ready to do it. If my girl were to walk in here butt naked, wearing nothing but heels, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell her to step on the scale. And if she is if she is 1/4 of a pound over 128 pounds, she's not getting the D. That's all there is to it. And if she is 1/4 of a pound.
Wow.
She can't believe it.
Please let your girlfriend go so she can find someone who won't do these things to her.
Oh my god. Oh, please let your girlfriend go so she can find someone who won't do these things to her. Like holding her to a high standard. Like rewarding her for being a good woman. Gotcha.
I am literally...
She actually looks like she's kind of turned on. Right? Like her cheeks are flushed. I don't know. Expose the neck a little bit. I don't know.
So frustrated with him for his girlfriend. Like, I'm not even his girlfriend, but I am literally...
now she's like, I'm not even his girlfriend. Now you're... Is that a little bit of jealousy there, Joy? You're not trying to put in an application to be the side chick, are you? Call me when you get under 130 pounds.
Experiencing these mental things for her. I'm just imagining myself being his girlfriend.
Oh my god! I do not remember this. She says, I am imagining myself being his girlfriend. Wow. Guys, this is it. Maybe, and this is so funny. Girls who come after me like this are always secretly turned on. They would never admit this, right? She might call my shit. I would never. Your secret's safe with me, sweetie. But by the end of this video, and now we're here at the end, now she's let's just listen to that sequence one more time. This is hilarious.
And literally...
Look at her hamster. She's thinking of what it's like to be with me.
Him.
She's frustrated with me, right? If your woman is frustrated with you, she's more turned on by you than if she weren't.
For his girlfriend.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm not even his girlfriend, but I am literally...
Wow.
Experiencing these mental things for her.
That's right.
I'm just imagining myself being his girlfriend.
I bet you are.
And just imagining how I would feel being treated like this. He's treating her like an object that doesn't have emotions or feelings. He's not treating her like she's a human who has feelings and reactions to...
Sure I am. I am facilitating her success. I am giving her a roof over her head. I pay all the bills. I treat her very much like a human being.
The things that he says.
She does look turned on. She actually looks, to be honest with you, I'm looking at her now. She actually looks more attractive now that she's a little bit upset than she did at the beginning of the video, to be honest with you.
Does to her.
128 pounds? She's not getting the D. That's all there is to it.
Look how she wistfully, look at her face. Look how she wistfully looks at the video. Damn, I'm just imagining being, listen, I don't know, I can't read her mind, but I can read that body language, man. It looks like Miss Isabel here might be a little bit moist, might be a little bit moist below the border there, right? Below the belt.
And that's the end of the video. That's honestly the worst video I've ever seen in my life, to be honest, because I have a personal connection to
me.
Being overweight, to weight loss, to be on a fitness journey, to being skinny and almost anorexic. So this definitely really hits home for me, and I really can't talk too much about my story because I don't like spoilers for my fitness journey video. But my god, this video is just... I predict that he'll probably delete this video because it just makes him look bad.
I predict that he's gonna take down this video because it makes him look like, bitch, you wish. I'm not taking down shit.
Video does not make him look good whatsoever.
No, it doesn't make me look good, but I'll tell you one person it makes me look good to. Makes me look good to you. Listen, you're the only one who felt impassioned enough to do a 36-minute video on me. I don't know.
And I noticed some comments, people were like, man, 133 is small. Like, you're complaining about that?
Yes.
So even some of his followers are noticing that this video is pretty much pathetic.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. No. The followers she's talking about are just the trolls. No. The 1,700 people in here watching that was once 2,800, they know that there's nothing pathetic about this. Everyone in here is 100% on board, guys.
This is not a hate video on Donovan, so don't send him hate. This is a video.
Don't send him hate. Oh, sweetie, we're way past that. Dude, I get hate mail all the time.
That is critiquing what he's saying in this video because he's really off base.
Yeah.
And not every woman is meant to weigh the same weight. It's all height weight ratio. And some women look fat at 133 and some women look good.
All right, that's just more hamster in overdrive. 914-205-5356 is the number to call if you want to get in on the conversation. Joy is actually still watching. She is still watching. I don't know what her area code is, but listen, I welcome her to call. And we can have a civil or maybe not so civil discussion about. And Big Brandon to watch my videos, they start to think, okay. Episode, we hit a new TSR record. We had over 2,800 live viewers. Appreciate that beastly nerd calling in from Houston. I appreciate the call. Pardon me, very, very much. Joy is actually up to 522 subscribers. So it looks like we have we've gotten her a few more subscribers. I'm gonna try to bring her on one more time here. All right, Joy, last chance. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
There we go. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, finish your thought.
Okay, so the problem I had with your video, it wasn't about the standard. I think that's perfectly fine. For me, it's the way that you went about it. And we can disagree on this, that's fine. Because if that's how you want, if that's what works for your relationship, that's fine. I don't know how your girlfriend reacted. And I was just going off the knowledge that you presented in the video. But you do have a responsibility as a YouTube personality when you talk about advice. And I do agree with a lot of what you have to say. I send my family links to your videos. And so that's why I said in my video that I think you're pretty reasonable, especially at a lot of people in the manosphere, because you don't really resort to like name calling and stuff, but you actually just present the facts. Sure. And so I called you out on this video because I felt like there was a hint of hypocrisy in the way that you went about it, and that, you know, personally, there is better ways to comment on someone's weight and back into the healthy zone of things.
Yeah,
and
listen,
that's
Joy,
just what I was trying to point out is that.
Listen, Joy, listen, you're right. There are other ways to comment on a woman's weight, a woman that you're in a relationship with. Here's the problem. It doesn't work. Like men for the last and I think you're pretty young. You're probably 20, 21. I'm literally twice your age. What you don't seem to understand, and this isn't your fault because you're young, but I tried this when I was married. Yes, I was married. When my wife got overweight, I said, you know, Darcy, it would be nice if blah, 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 blah. You want to know what happened? She got fatter. She got thinner only when she was ready to go. Fortunately for me, I got the drop on her. My divorce cost $12, and that's the way that went. The thing is this, Joy, and I will give you this. I don't like that it has to be this way. I do not like that I have to be an asshole to my girl to get results. But you want to know something? This is the way it is. And if your generation wants this to change, you guys got to shape up. What you guys have to start doing is you guys have to start responding positively to positive reinforcement. Because girls your age don't respond positively to guys being nice to them. Dude, I was in Vegas, Joy, and I'm up to my eyeballs in 21, 22-year-old strippers all the time. You want to know something? The worse I treated them, the better they treated me, right? Anytime I treated any woman that had any modicum of beauty, anytime I treated her with the least amount of respect, she lost respect for me. That's not the way it should be, but that's the way it is. So I'm not the guy that's going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to check out of the marketplace. I don't want to have to be an asshole. No, I'm a man. I want pussy. I need pussy. So if I got to be an asshole to keep these bitches in line, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, like I said, for your generation, there is still time. You're very young. And listen, if I'm being honest, you're not a bad-looking girl. You're really not. Honestly, if you were about 110 pounds, you'd probably be about a 7. Real talk. But you have to want it, and you have to be, and you're going to have to want to get there. The way men have to talk to women to get results, including my girl, who, by the way, is 36 years old, this is the way it has to be. It's a crying shame. So I'm going to give you the last word, but I will tell you this. You got a lot of balls. Listen, you were in the chat. You watched the video. You called in. You're braver than a lot of trolls, so I will certainly give you that. I'll give you the last word. Joy, did she hang up? Oh, she dropped. All right, well, Joy dropped. Wow. All right, well. Hey,
Thank you for using
Oh,
Blog
that's
Talk
why.
Radio. Goodbye.
That's why. Okay. Listen, man. I give it to Joy, man. Listen. Listen, she stepped into the lion's den. There is no question about that. She stepped into the lion. In. I love it when Brandon calls. He should call more often. All right, let us go back to the phone. Pardon me. Let's go back to the phone lines. Area code 562. Area code 562. You're on live with Donovan. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Joy Isabel. I'm calling from California.
Joy, you have called in. Now, I don't know where you're at. I'll leave that. I'm just gonna put your name up here. All right, Joy. So you're on live with Donovan. What do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I want to first off saying that I understand your perspective and I respect it. And before I go into some of the notes I wrote about your commentary, I do want to say that I do apologize because the video, I am responding to your video, but I was also talking to men in general in the manosphere who talk about issues regarding women, fat acceptance. And so I do want to apologize that, yes, I was putting some words in your mouth and that was not fair for me to do because those weren't your words. But
well, here, check this out, Joey. Listen. Here's the thing. I don't need your apology. If you want to apologize to those guys, apologize to them. I don't need your apologies. If you try to put words in my mouth, that's fine. It is what it is. I don't really care. But in the future, like I said, I would strongly advise that if you're going to address me, then you need to address me. Don't address other people and other issues. You understand?
I understand that.
Okay.
I want to just clarify, like, this video was never about like men not being able to have standards. Like, if you watch my hypergamy video, I've mentioned something about how it's important for men and women to have standards, not too high, not too low, but you need standards in order to find a good quality person. So it's never about men not being able to have standards or men not being able to have a woman that is in shape. That's never the point of the video. Also, the other point of the video is not about your sex. Like, that's something that I really don't care about because it was brought up. But
Joy, let me ask you something. Are you?
And that's why it came up.
Hang on a second. Are you pacing back and forth right now? Joy, are you pacing back and forth right now? Okay, I can't hear Joy. All right, I'm gonna have to put Joy. On hold. Yeah, Joy. What's going on here is that you're cutting in and out. So if you're pacing back and forth, I'm gonna have to. I put you back on hold. You need to get to an area where.
Okay, so that's. Oops. Whoa. Oops. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do.
Okay, so
Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Very good. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta. Oh, shh. Holy God. I have no idea what just happened. Okay, so I've got 6 screens. I'm assuming I'm still live. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'll have to fix that. But so yeah, as you guys can see, I have nothing. I have nothing against Joy. And like I told her, man, she listen, even though I disagreed, etc., even though we disagreed, she watched the entire video. And she had the balls to call in. Like, she had the balls to call in. I will give her credit for that. Same with David West. Like, listen, man, Joy and I might not see eye to eye, but listen, for her to call in and for her to say, look, I apologize for putting words in your mouth, she earned my respect. She earned my respect. I can be a very intimidating presence. Obviously my reputation precedes me, and but she still called in and she faced the fire. She did. And like I said at the beginning of this particular video, I said that she was probably 150 pounds. A couple of days later, she stepped on the scale. She was like 124, 125 pounds. So hey, I'll take the L on that. And so Joy Isabel became the first member of the Donovan Sharpe fan club. In the end, I don't think Joy was as upset as maybe she just didn't emote that kind of anger, but it really looked to me, and I could be wrong, but it looked to me as though she was trying to get herself upset. Like she was, what the actual heck? Like she could not bring herself to really get upset. Was she incensed? Yeah, definitely. Right? Because she couldn't believe what she was saying. She was like, holy shit, like I can't believe that this is allowed on the internet, right? But in the end, even though I guess we agreed to disagree, I'll give her, look, French toast props due. She called in, she faced the music, she apologized, and, we ended as not enemies. Unfortunately for Lisa Faye, it did not end that way. It did not end that way with H as the letter H. It definitely did not end that way with on the corner with, or on the block with Jen, and it's definitely not going to end this way with Guste Janice. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I guess I'll have to listen to her pronounce it. Apparently, she is going to. Guste is Janice. She's going to let me have it. She's going to call me out in a video and all this other kind of stuff. So look forward. Listen. You can certainly look forward to a response video there. I might actually break down Jen's response to me. You guys seem to like this stuff. I try to stay away from that stuff because, I'm not trying to give her any more clout, but honestly, listen, guys, go subscribe to Guste Janice's channel. Go subscribe to On the Block with Jen. The reason why I encourage you guys to go and subscribe to these channels is so that you guys can see and verify again and again and again that what we are talking about is 100% true. We've been telling you guys about these broads for the last decade and a half, and only recently have they made it easy for us to actually see them in action. So when I break down, the rest of these videos, and I'll have my graphics guy do like a cool graphic. I actually did a cool graphic of the Donovan Sharpe fan club a while back. It was Joy Isabel, Lisa Faye, and H as the letter H. I'm going to have to add two more. I'm going to have to add two more. Michael Brandon says, yeah, H is the letter H is nowhere to be found. Nope. No, she does not. Guste doesn't want the smoke. She thinks she does. She is not ready. Like, dude, I don't care. Dude, I don't. And a lot of people say, no, don't respond to her. You don't want her to get subscribers. I don't care. Go. Listen, mass subscribe to her channel. I don't give a shit. Don't respond to Jen. You're giving her subscribers. Dude, take the subscribers. Follow her on Instagram. Do not harass these women, guys. Okay? Don't do that. Speaking of Guste Janice, let me just go ahead and put this out here. Oh, by the way, guys, at 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 Pacific, I will be joined by Kevin Savo, who is Captain Savaho himself. He will be joining me right here. I'm going to do a one-on-one interview with him about the origination of the Adventures of Savaho. We're going to talk about his music video, Thought Mommies. Dude, I love Kevin to death, man. I'm actually hoping to fly up to Connecticut at some point in the not too distant future to do, maybe get involved with some more projects, because I like the kid. He's a hardworking kid. He's an honest kid. I love his brother Rocky. These guys are hardworking blue collar guys just trying to make their way in the world, man. And so like I see a lot of myself in him. Like I used to be him once. This guy is ultra driven. He's very, very talented. And so yeah, I mean, I absolutely would not mind, pardon me. Absolutely would not mind. But just to give you guys an update on the Guste Janice situation. So obviously I have a staff that goes through. I have a staff that goes through and make sure that my videos aren't being used or uploaded for the sake of, copyright. I work very hard to produce the videos that I produce. And I have a list of people who have my permission to use their videos. They have my permission to use my videos. I have no problem with that. I actually like it when certain guys use my videos. But when it comes to this, yeah, like this, I was like, nope, had to come down. So yeah, I gave the okay for this. So of course she did a counter claim. My video, she says, should be reinstated because I have not violated any copyright policies as stated in Section 107 of the Copyright Act, as well as YouTube's copyright policies. Donovan Sharpe published a video about me, Guste Janusakati, I don't know how to pronounce that, publicizing my personal Instagram page on his YouTube channel. Publicizing my personal Instagram page on his YouTube channel. So I'm making public your public Instagram page, my personal Instagram page. Okay, so Instagram is very, very public, and as you can see, it's still not private. It's still not private. So she's characterizing already, she's got it wrong. She's characterizing, if we go back to this, right? Publicizing my personal Instagram page on his YouTube channel. Sweetheart, I didn't have to publicize your personal Instagram page. 8,600 people in public, 8,600 people in public know exactly what your Instagram page looks like. While bullying, see, there we are. There's another buzzword, right? She's using her privilege. While bullying and calling me sexually derogatory terms such as a S word, I created and edited a short 5 to 10 second montage of Mr. Sharpe talking poorly about me and my Instagram page, and created a parody out of it for the introduction to my YouTube channel's videos. The parody includes action music in the background, added exaggeration for comic effect, creating a satirical parody. As well as this is, I added a quote reaction to the content by inserting a slow motion clip of myself flipping my hair, furthering the comical effect of my parody. It was actually pretty well done, to be honest with you. It was quite well done. I will give her that. Listen, man, just because I think that she is an angry, reprehensible human being, listen, I can compartmentalize that and say, actually, you know what? That little parody thing, that was actually pretty good. That was pretty damn good, to be honest with you. That car obviously does not belong to her, but I digress. So she continues. The content is being used for criticism and commenting purposes as I use my platform to educate my subscribers on topics of women empowerment and misogyny. Donovan Sharpe, a 40-year-old man, is upset that me, a 22-year-old girl, isn't that sweet. Dude, I love it when women try to garner favor for themselves by not calling themselves women. I'm a 40-year-old man. I'm just a little sweet little innocent 22-year-old girl. No, sweetheart, you are in the age of majority. You are a 22-year-old woman. That's the first thing. Number two, sweetheart, you gotta do your research. Gotta do your research, toots. Gotta do your research there, sugar tits. I'm 44 years old. Literally twice your age, is upset that me, a 22-year-old girl, decided to take the degrading words he said about me and use them as a satirical parody for my channel. I'm not upset at that at all. I'm not upset at that at all. You want to know who else tried to call me? Why are you so mad? Why are you so upset? You're projecting. Yeah, that was on the block with Jen. I wasn't upset that entire time. I'm not upset with this woman. I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her because this woman is just like, dude, she is extremely angry. Like, if you watched that episode she did on Fresh and Fit, like, dude, she was like a lunatic. Like, she was just so full of anger. Whoa, like, let's relax. Relax. I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully resolving this issue ASAP. Thank you so much for your time and have a great rest of your day. Big, bad, misogynistic Donovan Sharpe called me named. He's bullying me. Guess what, Janice? When you put yourself out on the internet, that's what you risk, baby girl. That's what you risk. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You see, the internet ain't the real world, right? You see, on the internet, people can actually voice their opinion of you. Your freedom of speech is protected under the First Amendment, as is mine. And listen, I actually look forward to you calling me all kinds of names, but guess what? You can't do anything. You can't say or do anything to me that hasn't been said or done to me before, sweetie. I am as battle tested. I'm as battle tested as they've come, guys. I am as battle tested as they come, guys. I have fought wars on YouTube. I've had people come after me, put out my personal information. All this woman is going to do is call me a misogynist. Sweetheart, and I hope you understand this, GJ, but this is big boy content creation here, okay? If you take a look at my surroundings, you can tell I take this pretty fucking seriously, right? You're not going up against some idiot who lives in his mom's basement who has a smartphone and an opinion. Oh, no. I've been at this going on 8 years. All right. You're not fucking with an amateur, sweetheart. Dude, I've been doing this for 7 years. I've been doing this since you were 15 years old. All right. I was made for this. I was ready for this. And if you were smart, you'd pay close attention to my channel over the next few days because you're going to see what happens when you cross swords with a dude like me. You are going to see what happens. You saw what happened to Joy Isabel. You will see what happened to Lisa Faye. You're going to see what happened to H's the letter H. You saw what happened to Jen. Looks like you're going to be next on the list. So listen. And I know you're not going to turn this down because you are just too angry not to do this. And listen, I'm going to give you all the clout you want. I don't care. Dude, get 50,000 subscribers from this. I don't care. I hope you come after me because the world needs to see that. Actually, the world needs to see, I don't know, she's only 22, right? So I can't really take her too seriously. But the world needs to see what women like you are like. Dude, you're a 22-year-old girl. You think you bless her heart. She thinks she is just so sure of everything. Oh my God, 22 years old. Ay. Oh boy. Listen, you can call me Evisiba, you can call me an E-Parse. It ain't nothing I ain't never been called before. And check this out. You probably already know this. Apparently I'm a career criminal. Oh yes. I am a multiple time convicted felon. I have been arrested over 24 times. My information's out there. So you can do all the digging you want. And honestly, you don't have to do much digging. Because I can tell you where you can get all the dirt on me. Go to 21 Studios. You'll find all the dirt. You'll find all the dirt you could ever find on me. So I'll save you that trouble. But like I said, man, I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated in this arena. And if you think for one second I'm not, oh God, Janice. Listen, you're not going to listen to a guy like me. I guess this is going to have to be a lesson you learn the hard way. So, yeah, you can play that damsel in distress and bully this and that and the third and all that good stuff. You're going to learn, sweetie. Like I said, like this ain't. This is the big leagues here, hun. This is the big leagues. I don't have over 125,000 subscribers for nothing. I have fought. I have dealt with much more. I have dealt with far greater threats than a 22-year-old who actually thinks she knows it all. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so that's going to do it for this. I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to set up the live stream that I'm going to do with my guy Kevin Savo, aka Captain Savaho. Rolla Tomasi is actually live streaming now, and I'm hoping, he said that he would be more than happy to join us if he were offline. So hopefully we're on long enough to. Hopefully we are on long enough to be visited by Rollo. Of course, you guys know Rollo made the appearance in episode 2 of The Adventures of Savaho. Your boy made an appearance in episode 3. Woohoo! I can't wait. That's going to be cool as hell. Thank you guys very, very much for tuning in. I guess I'll see you guys in about 45 minutes. Take care.